Hey, BFF. I'd love to get the kids together this weekend. How about we have a sleepover? Hi, Charlotte. I'm sure that my kids would love that. Do you guys want to come over to our place? That would be perfect. I'll bring Ethan too. Will Jamie be home? I'm surprised you're bringing Ethan. I think Jamie and I can handle the kids. Oh, come on. It will be like when you guys first moved here, you know? All of the kids together and the adults staying up late talking. That was so much fun. We haven't had an entire family sleepover in more than a year. That's because our kids are old enough to sleep over without needing their parents now. Oh, come on. It'll be fun. Sure, we can do that. What do you want to do about dinner? Why don't you make one of those holiday meals that you do so well? What? It's February, and I don't have the supplies for it. Well, it is a special occasion, no? I'm sure you can make a bit more time. I mean, I would, but you know what I'm going through right now. Is Ethan still giving you trouble? He's got a new girlfriend. When I found out about this one, he told me I was unattractive. Since I don't take care of myself like I used to, he wants someone else. You should probably have a serious talk with him, girl. I don't want anything from him anymore. Then why don't you divorce him? You have plenty of grounds. You know I don't believe in divorce. How could you even suggest that? But you're so miserable with him. And he's not very nice to you either. You don't know the half of it. So please help me cope with that by making this great night over at your place. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Jamie can probably get to the store today or tomorrow so I can get started on the preparation in a day or two. Oh, you shouldn't be adding more on Jamie's plate. He's already so busy being a stay-at-home dad. Well, I'm going to need his help because I'm working on a tight deadline right now. Okay, I'll let him know. That's okay, I'll text him. I don't mind helping. That's okay. He goes to the grocery store all the time. All he needs is the list of stuff. When will you send it? I don't know. Whenever I have a few minutes to write it up, I guess. Okay. Well, why don't you send it to me and I'll send it to Jamie? No thanks. There's no reason to go through you to send it to my husband. Okay, I'm just trying to take some load off his shoulders. Besides, I need to head to the store anyway, so I could pick stuff up for you guys. It's no problem. No, that's all right. I'll just send it to him and he can work it into his schedule. You're being a bit selfish, don't you think? But I guess it's your call. Okay. I have to go. Have a good day. Yeah, okay. See you this weekend. Hey, Jamie, it looks like you didn't get the cinnamon. What do you mean? It was on the list I sent you? I didn't see it. It was the last item. I need it to make the cinnamon rolls. Oh, don't we have some already? No, you finished the last of it last month when you added it to the pumpkin pie. Oh, I forgot about that. That pie was terrible. That's because you only need a teaspoon, not almost half a bottle. I didn't mean to dump it in the batter. That's why I suggested that you break up the batter into a few bowls. We could have salvaged it. Good grief, that's the last time I'll try to do something nice for you. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to criticize you. Just saying that we had other options than pushing forward. You were criticizing me. It's like you can only see the horrible things about me. I'm not trying to. It was an honest mistake and I was just trying to find solutions. Keep them to yourself. You act like I'm as bad as Ethan. Wait, what? What does Ethan have to do with this? Charlotte was telling me about what he was doing to her over the last few days. And man, you would not believe what she puts up with. She's such a saint. Huh. She told me that he's already gotten a new girlfriend. I told her she should get a divorce if she's so miserable. And this is why she talks to me instead of you. Instead of listening, you go sticking your nose in other people's business. I swear, sometimes I think that you and Ethan would have been a better match. I'm sorry, Jamie. I don't even know how to talk to you right now. I'll go get the cinnamon. Good, because right now I'm taking care of our kids. Not that you would know what that's like. I'll talk to you later. Please don't forget to get the sleeping bags out for the kids. There you go again, telling me what to do. I already know, Olivia. I'm not one of your employees needing guidance. All right, I'm sorry. I'll see you guys later. Jamie, I need to talk to you. I'm busy right now. Charlotte is showing the kids a cool trick. Yes, so she should be able to handle them, right? I really need to talk to you. Really?
You're gonna volunteer her to take care of all the kids? How generous of you. In case you missed it, I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah, I got that. And it isn't helping.
Well, you're being selfish.
Okay, listen, I'm in the kitchen cooking for everyone with no help at all.
You have Ethan there.
He's gone outside to smoke and talk on the phone. But that's not what I want to talk about.
Nag him the way you nag me then. Maybe he'll be as receptive as I used to be.
I don't like how much Charlotte is touching you right now.
What are you talking about? She's just being friendly.
She touched your shoulder when she laughed at your joke. She kept touching your arm when recounting her college tale, and she bumped against you when you guys led the kids out of the room.
Oh my god. Are you gonna start being all jealous of her now? We're just friends. You're just looking to make us look bad.
No, I'm not. I'm really not comfortable with how she's been treating you recently.
That sounds like a you problem.
What? We're married, Jamie. It's not a me problem.
She was right. You're trying to drive a wedge into our friendship. All because you're so controlling.
No, I'm not. How can you say that?
I'm putting my phone down now so that I can focus on the kids.
Jamie, we need to talk. I'll let you know when the food is ready. Jamie, I need help.
What now? Charlotte and I are putting the kids to bed so that you and Ethan can clean up the kitchen.
Ethan is outside smoking again, and I think I'm starting to have contractions.
Maybe you should ask Ethan nicely to help you. I already have my hands full.
I'm serious. I think the baby is coming.
You aren't 9 months yet. There's no way you're going into labor.
The kitchen's clean. I think I may need to go to the hospital. I think Ethan left already. Where are you and Charlotte? Jamie? Jamie, please, my water broke! Mom, I need help!
What's wrong? It's the middle of the night. Don't tell me, are you in labor?
Yes, my water broke and I need help with the kids.
What about Jamie? He should be there to help you.
Jamie fell asleep in bed with Charlotte.
What? Oh, that's a horrible joke.
Not a joke, Mom. Please meet me at the hospital.
Shouldn't I meet you at your house?
Lucas just pulled in. He's gonna drive us to the hospital. I've asked him not to say anything to Jamie just yet.
I can't believe this. You should make that dirtbag husband of yours deal with this.
No, I'm just gonna serve him divorce papers. I don't want him anywhere near me and my new baby.
I guess that makes sense. Get on the road and I'll see you at the hospital, honey.
Oh no! Miranda came along and she just stormed off into the house.
Let her deal with her son. You need to get to the hospital.
This is such a mess.
Just get to the hospital. We'll deal with the divorce later.
She just came outside. Apparently she took some pictures and he didn't even wake up. Well, I guess that's all of the evidence I'll need, if they don't decide to support him instead.
Don't worry about it now, sweetheart. Get to the hospital. We'll deal with that problem once you've had your child.
Right now you should be happy. You're about to have your first son. That's exactly what his parents are saying too. We're on the way now too. See you there.
Stay safe, honey. We'll think of a strategy later. Where did you go, Olivia? And where are my kids?
Don't worry about it, Jamie. You'll have all of the answers you need soon enough.
What's that supposed to mean? Where are my children?
Your parents are taking care of them.
Oh, thank God. Thought you ran off with them after all those texts last night. Nice try, by the way, saying your water broke.
Oh yeah, it was a hilarious joke.
So where are you? Charlotte was saying that we need to start planning for when the big event starts.
Don't worry about it, Jamie. It's really not your problem.
What do you mean that's not my problem? You're having my child. I'm really looking forward to raising my son.
Did someone just pull up the driveway?
What kind of random question is that? Wait, yes, someone did pull up. What's going on?
Go on and answer the door.
Did you finally realize how horrible you've been and now you're giving me a break?
Sure, let's go with that.
It's an envelope. Are these plane tickets? Did you buy me a vacation?
It's definitely a surprise, you'll see.
Wait, these are divorce papers. What the hell, Olivia? This isn't funny.
You're right. There was nothing funny about this. I want a divorce, and you will not fight it.
Like hell I won't fight this. You think that you can control my life? I'll show you what happens when you mess with a Tate.
I don't mind you trying.
I'm not going to try. I'm gonna crush you. Wait until I let my parents know what you're trying to do. Remember, you signed a prenup.
Oh, I remember.
Things aren't going to go well for you. Not only will you not get a penny of my family's money, you'll be paying me child support and alimony. I'm gonna take you to the cleaners.
Sure, you tell yourself that. When the time comes, you'll be apologizing. And just so you know, I don't care. You made your bed, now you get to lie in it.
You don't know who you're messing with. You never understood just how good you had it.
Right back at you, hot stuff. From here on out, you need to talk to my lawyer. You have all of her contact information.
I will contact you whenever and however I like. And you need to bring back my children now.
Take a look at my lawyer's name.
I don't care who your lawyer is. I want my children.
Humor me. According to you, the last few years, you've become very good at it.
Fine. God, I'm glad you're asking for a divorce. You're such a nag and a horrible wife. Janet Hawthorne. Why's that name familiar?
I'm sure you'll eventually figure it out.
Wait, why's my parents' company name on here?
Surprise! They're paying for our divorce.
What the hell?
If you want, you can ask them to return my kids to you, but I seriously doubt they will.
What's going on here? Why are they siding with you? I'm their son.
I'm not getting into their reasons. Anyway, my request still stands, and maybe now you'll take it more seriously, huh?
What request?
Don't contact me. I have nothing further to say to you.
How did you turn my parents against me? I'm their only child.
Feel free to ask them, but be prepared to get chewed out.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Be careful how you lied to your parents. You know how much they hate being lied to.
I don't need you being patronizing. If I want to talk to my parents, I will.
Good for you. I'm blocking you now. If you need anything, contact Janet.
What about my son? You still need me for that.
Goodbye, Jamie. How could you, Olivia? You're so manipulative. I'm sorry, who is this? It's Charlotte. Stop acting stupid. Although I suppose it's not that much of a stretch for you. Oh, dang it. I meant to block you, not delete your name. I'll need to fix that. How could you set up Jamie like that? He's a fantastic husband, and you just throw him away. Sounds like you two are still sharing everything. Although I admit I'm surprised that he told you so quickly. What do you mean? He must not have called his parents yet. Stop talking in riddles and just be straight with me. Should I be straight with you the same way you were straight with me? I've been nothing but open and honest with you. Don't you dare insinuate that I've been anything but wonderful to you. You know, I talked to Ethan a bit yesterday. You know when you dumped your terrible husband on me? You should try being married to him. You guys would be perfect together. I can't imagine two more horrible people. Oh dear, I'm about to pop that bubble. What bubble? Apparently he only started sleeping around because you slept with his best friend. What? He said that? That's a lie! That's possible, but I'm inclined to believe him over you. I'm your BFF! I'm trying to get you to see reason and stop this stupid divorce from Jamie! He's perfect! You should appreciate what you have! You know, I realized a while ago that you got really flirty with him. What? Why would I do that? Because of your horrible husband? At least that's what excuse I imagine you used with him. Ethan is horrible! And yet you refuse to divorce him. I will not besmirch my religion with that mess. And I know what divorce does to children. Apparently you don't care enough. Otherwise you wouldn't be initiating a divorce. And clearly you aren't even thinking about your unborn child. He needs his father. I guess you guys can keep lying about what's happening between you, but everyone else already knows what you guys did. What do you mean? Being kick-ass parents and raising our child well despite having horrible partners? Whew, that's quite the fantasy you've concocted. I bet you even used that to help win him over. Win who over? Before you started complaining about Ethan, Jamie treated me much differently. Then you started complaining pretty much nonstop. You have no idea what it is like being married to a cheating piece of garbage. Don't judge me. Oh, please don't make me laugh. I'm still healing. How is that funny? Are you laughing at my misfortune? Hey, genius. You realize that you and Jamie fell asleep in the same bed together, still naked? No, we didn't. So I do know what it's like being married to a cheating piece of crap, and to have a friend who's just as nasty and horrible. You can't prove anything, because there's nothing to prove. You're just making stuff up because you're jealous of how close we've gotten. You wouldn't understand. Actually, if Jamie had bothered to go through everything, you would know we do have evidence. His mother even took the picture. What? She didn't. And now's the part of our friendship where I tell you to never contact me again. I don't want you in my life, or the lives of my children. Wait, it's not true! Nothing happened! Olivia, you have to listen to me!
How are you and the kids settling into the house?
It's fantastic, thank you so much. I really didn't expect you to do this.
I couldn't expect you to live in that house where that boy messed up his life. No one expects you to live in a place with those kinds of memories. I just wish you would have told us sooner.
I just thought that Charlotte was flirting with him because she was unhappy. I didn't realize he was lapping up the attention.
You are being far too generous to that reprobate. I hope you do a better job raising your kids than we did raising ours.
I don't think the way he turned out is your fault. Jamie made his own choices.
I think we spoiled him or made him feel so entitled. When he said he wanted to stay at home while you worked, I really had my doubts about how we raised him.
He was actually really good until Charlotte came along. I think he just loved the attention and she made him feel needed. I guess I wasn't a great wife either, always asking him for help and pointing out things I think I could have done differently.
Nonsense. You're not to blame for his choices. If this Charlotte constantly came around flirting with him, the fact that he gave into it while having such an incredible wife, well, he's a fool. I don't think there are many women who would have let him stay home while working as hard as you do.
I love working, so it made sense. We were happy for a while.
Let's not talk about that fool anymore. What do you think about the furniture?
It's amazing. Did you guys hire an interior decorator?
No. Miranda likes to do that kind of stuff in her spare time. She's been itching for a new project, so this was perfect.
Well, I'm glad I could help her. My mom also sends her thanks. She's going to take over for the kids for the time being.
Actually, I was thinking about hiring you on at our company. I've seen your work, and since I don't have anyone to take over...
Really? I don't know what to say.
Say yes. It would be nice to leave it to you. Then you might be able to raise one of our grandbabies to take over from you. I would love to keep it in the family.
Oh, thank you, Lucas. I'll look into it.
Of course. If you do that, I'll make sure you get to work from home, too. Miranda says hi, too.
Please thank her for me.
Of course. She also says she would love to take the kids for a day or two every week. That boy never really let her play with them.
I would love to have her over whenever she wants. Between her and Mom, the kids will be spoiled.
They deserve it. The next year or so will be tough.
I know, and I really appreciate everything you've done for us.
That's not necessary. We lost a son, but gained the best daughter in the world. We lucked out in the trade.
Thanks. Oh, I gotta go. The baby's crying and Mom just went down for a nap.
Go, and take care.
Thanks, you too. I am so sorry, Olivia. I never meant to hurt you. I'm sorry, who is this? Are you being serious? This must be Jamie or Charlotte. Guess I'll need that restraining order. Wait, no, it's me, Charlotte. Your BFF. If you were my friend, I wouldn't need enemies. Fortunately, you're just the homewrecker who broke up my marriage. Still bitter about that. Although if Jamie was that easily duped into sleeping with you, he wasn't worth my time and attention. I didn't do it! He seduced me! I was vulnerable and he took advantage of that! I'm not an idiot, Charlotte. I saw how you kept touching him and flirting with him. I trusted him, which I shouldn't have. I stopped trusting you when you started telling him more details about your marriage than you told me. didn't do that! Several times he left his phone on the kitchen counter while I was cooking. I know what kinds of things you told him. I told him to be careful, but ultimately, I thought he loved me too much to betray me. It wasn't my fault! He knew I was having trouble. You said you saw the texts about what Ethan was doing to me, so you know that I was vulnerable. I know that you're incredibly manipulative and a terrible friend. Please, you have to believe me. Why? Did Ethan serve you the divorce papers finally? How did you know? He contacted me recently and asked some questions about the process. Considering you cheated on him more than once, he wanted some help using that against you. I told him that his constant cheating would not help his case. I didn't cheat on him! You forget that I saw you in bed with my soon-to-be ex-husband? You absolutely cheated on him. I told him that I would be a witness if he needed. I'll bet you cheated on Jamie with Ethan. You kept coming on to him. You're really reaching now. You kept sticking me with him so you could hit on Jamie. That is not what was happening. I actually paid someone to go through our home security footage. Man, do I have a lot of evidence against both of you. I offered it to Ethan too. Given what I know of you now, I don't think he's nearly as bad as you made him seem. You can't do that! You're supposed to be my friend! We stopped being friends when you started hitting on my husband. Now I'm really going to block you now. Then I'm contacting my lawyer to convince you never to contact me again. But I need help! Jamie and I don't have any money! Olivia? Olivia! Charlotte was kicked out of her house at the start of a very long and messy divorce. She ended up moving in with Jamie, but they were soon kicked out of the house because neither of them had any income. Her children stayed with Ethan since she and Jamie couldn't afford much. It didn't take long before Jamie and Charlotte were constantly at each other's throats, blaming each other for their situation. Jamie found a job as a low-level employee for competitors to his family's business, and he ended up working 50 hours a week. Olivia and her children settled into their new house with a bit of difficulty because the kids missed their father. Since he had been an important part of their lives, Olivia allowed him to spend a few hours with them every week, but he refused to have them at his tiny place. Over that first year, he stopped seeing them altogether because he said he was too tired from work to deal with those brats. Instead of dating, Olivia focused on raising her children and excelling in her new position working for Lucas. In less than 5 years, she was able to win the respect and trust of many of the people in charge, and she was named the successor to the CEO. When he retired a few years later, he joined her mother and his wife in helping with the children. They ended up selling their house and moving into the house next door, creating a cozy family for the kids.